Happy Tuesday! We are back, baby. This is the final week before the All Star break. Let's talk some basketball. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I'm your host, Steven, and we are here after a 3 day hiatus. Really, 1 day. We never do the weekends, but happy Valentine's Day Eve. Wink, wink. That's for the men out there, just letting you guys know. Although we don't celebrate it. We got two kids. We don't even know it's Valentine's Day till the day of sometimes. But either way, it feels like we haven't done a video in forever because we just skipped Monday, but that was it. We're ready. We're ready to get back to this grind. It is gonna be crazy. The last week before the All Star break gets weird, and you saw it on Monday. Holy cow! It was one of the weirdest days in the NBA. We had four underdogs win straight up, and some of them were big underdogs. We're talking the Charlotte Hornets beating the Indiana Pacers, I think by like 8 or 9 too. The 76ers ruining my bet and beating the Cleveland Cavaliers. Go figure. How in the world do the Cavs 17 and 1 in their last 18 at home lose to the 76ers without Tobias Harris, without Joel Embiid? Unbelievable. The Bulls go into Atlanta, who have been playing better lately, and beat the Hawks. And then the Spurs crushed the Raptors in Toronto. I don't know what else to say. All I know is we're gonna have to tread carefully. Hopefully, we can get to the All Star break with some winners to end this week, but just tread carefully. Um, Real quick, because we're not gonna have a video. What a Super Bowl! Yeah, it was just absolutely wild. And by the way, after this, we're gonna do the NBA Talk Tuesday, so stay tuned. I got a fun topic to talk about. But we had a good day. Kyle Juszczyk hit that over 4.5 receiving yards on the first and second play of the game. That was awesome. And we hit our 1.5 unit play, the 6 point teaser. Mahomes is becoming that guy you just don't want to bet against. He's Tom Brady. In big games, you just don't want to do it. I was telling everybody that was at my house for the Super Bowl, Mahomes is winning this. The Chiefs are going to win. You just knew it the whole game. Even when it was ugly, you just knew it. Even with 6 minutes left, you knew that the Chiefs were going to make something happen. And then obviously overtime, you don't give them the ball with four downs to play with on every possession or every time. You just knew it was going to happen. It's just inevitable. But poor 49ers and Shanahan, 0-3 now as they coach in the Super Bowl. So, anyways, enough of that. That was a fun game to watch. But NBA Talk Tuesday. Again, that is Talk Tuesday, not Taco Tuesday. I have a fun one. So you got to participate. We're going to rank these three players. This is going to be fun. So here we go. We got Steph, Kobe, and Magic Irvin Johnson. Irvin Magic Johnson, however you want to say it. But this you got to rank those three, and this is tough, guys. I'm going to give my ranking in the Wednesday video because I need more time to think about it, and maybe your guys' answers below will help me. But ranking Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, and Magic Johnson, that is not easy at all. The best answers and reasonings down below will get mentioned in the next video, and we'll have a talk about that maybe. But anyways, rank those three players. That's gonna be a lot of fun. Appreciate everyone participating. It's not all about bets. I love to talk sports. So now, before we get into the dad jokes, I got one Jabbo MVP. Let's pull it up. There it is. Welcome to the club at Curvin Cardi 9005. Thank you so much for your support and becoming a Jabbo MVP. We really appreciate it. If you want to be a Jabbo MVP, it's only $2.99 a month. You get some badges, emojis, which I'm going to get Ryan on here soon. We're going to get some new ones out. It's going to be fun. But prioritize replies, shout out, things like that. So I appreciate everyone for all the support, for all the hours we put in. So if we bring you any value, or help with your betting, this is one way to get back because we have a Discord. It's all free. Everything else is free. So we appreciate it. Now to the dad jokes. You deserve two good dad jokes because we missed Monday. You just deserve it. And these are not it. I don't know. We'll see. All right, here we go. First one. Did you hear about the guy who invented the knock knock joke? He won the Nobel Prize. That is awesome. That is awesome. Okay, last one. For all you Batman fans out there, what do you call it when Batman skips church? Christian Bale. Ah, that's pretty good. Okay, anyways, in this video, we are going to recap the last 3 days, and it was great up until Monday, which was an absolute S show. And then we're going to talk two different positions. Since we missed Monday, we have 6 slides. I'm going to go quick over them, but I'm going to still give you the point guard from Monday and the shooting guard position, defenses that give up the most points, rebounds, and assists to those two positions. Then I'll give you my best bets. We got a small 6 game slate on Tuesday. Finish it with the bets recap, and that's all she wrote. So hit that like button, leave a comment below, help this channel grow as we chase our first 21,000 subscribers. You guys are awesome. It's time to get started. let's take a journey through basketball. All right, guys, we got a lot going on Friday, Saturday, and Monday. I'm not going to talk in detail about each one, but it's all off to a good start. 2-0 on our main bets on Friday. Okongwu, which was my favorite play of the day, was an easy cash by halftime, I think. And then Amen Thompson. Amen, brother. Over 7.5 rebounds. Did not look like he was about to get it done, but he did in the fourth quarter. Rockets were a push. That was a wild game. They turned the ball over 20 times and somehow miraculously got me a push at +3. Then we lost the Friday parlay, unfortunately. But Saturday, Evan Mobley and Josh Green. I am extremely mad at myself because I had Tyrese Halliburton for 8+ assists instead. And I changed it to Josh Green at the very last second because I saw Halliburton was iffy. I wish I didn't because Josh Green was literally just out there running back and forth on the court doing absolutely nothing. He shot like 4 times. Didn't make any sense, but it is what it is. Teaser was a nice winner. Cavs -3, Pelicans -2. They get the job done. And then we move to Monday, yesterday. Absolute crap. As I told you, 400 dogs won straight up. It was wild all over. Jeremy Sohan under 20.5 PRAs. I'm just gonna say this. I lose overs because of blowouts all the time. So this game was like almost a 30-point game, like a 25-point game in the fourth quarter, 9 or 10 minutes left. He had like 15 going to the fourth quarter. He plays a chunk of the fourth quarter. I have guys being taken out in the fourth quarter when they're only up 15. They were up like 25, and Sohan, of course, stays in to make sure he plays the full 30 minutes and then he goes over in the fourth quarter. I mean, you just can't win. You think a blowout helps an under, and it didn't help. If I bet his over, he would have never played the fourth quarter probably. But either way, Cavs -9.5. How about losing the freaking game outright? Absolutely embarrassing performance. Embarrassing. It was just unbelievable. Cavs choked, but I guess they were due to lose. I just at home as almost 10-point favorites to a 76ers team that has been absolutely horrendous. But whenever I fade them, they do pretty well. So and then John Collins over 8.5 rebounds, had 5 at halftime, everything looking great. And then, well, the blowout made sure he didn't play much of the fourth quarter. The coach didn't play him a ton in the third quarter. He ended with 7. It's just one of those days, guys, but we're gonna bounce back. We had a good, I think, 6-2 run going into that Monday slate. So now 6-5 in the last 11. But overall record 130 and 122, up 7.01 units. Let's finish the week strong, even though it is a tough week in the NBA. And I got a lot of research help to give you some good winners for this week on your own bets as well. So let's start out with the point guards. All right, guys, we got 6 slides to go through real quick. The first 3 are the point guard position, the most points given up to the point guards. And we got 2 matchups today. The Suns taking on the Kings and De'Aaron Fox, who's been struggling lately, I'm not going to lie. And then the Orlando Magic down there facing Oklahoma City Thunder. That's a great game. And SGA averaging almost 30 points per game. Other than that, not any real surprises here, but those are the top 10 defenses giving up the most points. This is all within the last 15 days and on the right side of the point guards averaging the most points in the last 15 days. So take a screenshot. Let's go check out the rebounds now. We got 2 matchups here. We got the Boston Celtics giving up the most rebounds to the point guard position facing Ben Simmons. I mean, guys, you guys know Ben Simmons. He could be a power forward. He could play center. He can play point guard. Put him wherever you want to be. I just put him on the point guard list for now. But if you don't agree or whatever it is, you guys do what you want with it. But I just wanted to let you know on that one. The other matchup, the Brooklyn Nets facing Drew Holiday, who is averaging 5 rebounds per game, and the Nets giving up almost 7 rebounds per game to the power forward. Other than that, no real surprises here. Terry Rozier, I put in here. I didn't change it, but he might be out longer than we thought. So just keep that in mind. He probably shouldn't even be on this list, but he's going to be out for a little while based on his injury. But he did avoid a serious one. It looks like. But anyways, those are the rebounds for the point guards. Let's go check out the assists now. We got 2 more matchups. The Blazers giving up the most assists to the point guard position, taking on Mike Conley, the Ohio State Buckeye. For the Timberwolves, 7.6 assists per game. The usual guys up there: Trey Young, Doncic, Kate Cunningham, Tyus Jones, all those players. So the other matchup, we got Magic taking on SGA. So he's got points and assists for a pretty good matchup. So that's the point guard position. Now, let's go check out the shooting guard position. We'll start with the points again. The defense has given up the most points to this position, and this guy's been on a roll. Mr. Jaden Ivey, that is the only matchup taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Ivey's averaging 24.3 points per game, playing well. Now that Killian Hayes is finally out of the picture, thank goodness. He was not good on that team, that's for sure. But that's the only matchup. We got Donovan Mitchell I put him at shooting guard now because, well, Darius Garland is back, and that's the position he's playing. So just keep that in mind. Some of these stats are with him as playing point guard when Darius Garland was out too. So other than that, DiVincenzo playing really well, getting a ton of volume, a lot of shots up, averaging 27 points per game. But that's the only matchup for the shooting guard. So take a screenshot of that one. And then we got the rebounds for them. We got the Bucks giving up the most rebounds to the shooting guard position, taking on Tyler Hero. 5.3 rebounds per game. Jimmy Butler will be out in that game. Terry Rozier will be out in that game. Orlando Magic, again, taking on OKC. This time it's Josh Giddey, 5.1 rebounds per game, taking on the Magic, who are 10th right now. So that's the rebounds. Let's check out the final slide with the assists, and we got no matchups. That's how we end it. Man up there for the Charlotte Hornets, 9 assists per game at the shooting guard position. Dejounte Murray, Donovan Mitchell, etc., etc., etc. So that's what we got for the point guards and the shooting guard position. I hope this helps you guys get some winners. You guys have been following me forever. These videos every single day in baseball, basketball, and football are more than just me giving out a couple bets. I'm just trying to give you guys as much info as possible so you guys can go get some winners on your own. Just help you with your research, something to go to, because I know we don't all have a ton of time every day to find bets. So, anyways, hope these help. That's the point guard and the shooting guard. And now let's talk some best bets. All right, this first game takes us out to the desert. We got the Phoenix Suns hosting the Sacramento Kings. Suns -5. Total in this game is 245. Let's talk ATS real quick. Against the spread, Kings 27-24 and 1 ATS, 16-11 and 1 ATS on the road. Suns 21-30 and 2 ATS, 9-17 and 1 against the spread at home. One of the worst teams in the league. Obviously, some of that's because of injuries and who's available, but total, Kings 26, 23, and 3 to the over. Suns 26, 26, and 1 to the whatever you want, over or under, because it's even. Now, my best bet in this game, I'm taking some chances today, guys. I got 3 bets for you on this video, and I'm going to take a little bit of chance with this first one. Give me Damontas Sabonis, triple-double, plus 175 on FanDuel. I've seen the other books at plus 140, but this plus 175, if you have a chance to get it, you have to grab it. It's just ridiculous value. That's just absolutely crazy. He has a triple-double in 4 of his last 5 road games, a triple double in 5 of his last 7 games overall. He has faced this Phoenix Suns team and Yusuf Nurkic down there 3 times this year, and he has a triple double in 2 of those 3 games. So, obviously, a triple double, if you don't know, 10 plus points, 10 plus rebounds, 10 plus assists. Obviously, 10 plus blocks you could get, but you need 3 of the categories, but it's probably going to be points, rebounds, and assists. Let's talk points first. He has 10 plus points in 50 of 52 games. I'm done talking about that part. Rebounds. He has 10 plus rebounds in 46 of 52 games this year. 5 of the 6 games that he missed were in November or earlier. So, I mean, lately, it's just been automatic. In the 3 games versus the Suns, he has 12, 11, and 17 rebounds. So that looks good. Now, it comes down to this. This is probably the toughest leg. It's the assist line. His line for assists is at 8.5, and it's juiced like -135, -140. So we're talking over 8.5 assists. It's heavily juiced, or you just take one more assist practically because he's going to get points and rebounds, and you get plus 175. That's absolutely insane value. And when I say value, I don't mean, oh, that's a lock to hit or anything like that. It's just great value. Like, he's doing this too much. He has too many opportunities to have a plus 175 odds. He's been on a roll lately with assists too. He has the 7th most potential assists in the NBA over the last 7 games at 15. That's right. This center, which we all know how he plays with dribble handoffs and all these different hitting guys, cutting and everything, he is practically the point guard. 7th most potential assists in the NBA of the last 7 games at 15. In those last 7 games, he's turned 15 into 10.9. Now, I know that's a high conversion rate, but he's one of those guys who's been efficient. And in 2 of the last 4, he has 14 and 15 assists. I mean, he's blown it out of the water in some games. So, I think he can get 10 plus assists, and that's really the biggest part we're waiting for. Obviously, rebounds, he's done in 46-52. I feel pretty good about how many rebounding chances he has, which is like as high as anybody else in the NBA. So it's going to come down, will his teammates knock down shots? Will he deliver some good passes with guys open, things like that? Can he get an extra 1 or 2 assists from his normal line? And this high total of 245 in this game indicates a lot of points and a lot of possessions. So I like the odds here. I like it at -1 or minus. I like it at plus 140 as well. But FanDuel, give me Sabonis triple double plus 175 as my first best bet. And now the next bet I have for you is my favorite bet of the day. But before we get into that, we gotta talk Bet 365. There it is, two incredible promotions thanks to our partnership with OddsShopper that you can get at Bet365, which is now live in the states of Arizona and Indiana to make it 9 states total and growing. Click that link below and then you go sign up and you get the option of two different promotions. First bet safety net, up to $2,000 in bonus bets. You go put a bet in up to $2,000. If you lose, you get it back in bonus bets, or you can bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets no matter what happens with that bet for $5. It's an incredible deal, guys. You got to click that link below. It is a limited time offer only. So take advantage of it while you can. And if you're in Arizona, congratulations, because now you can join Bet365. So that's what we got. You can use the QR code also on the screen or the link below, whatever works best. But you must be 21 years or older to gamble. If you have a gambling problem, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, back to my favorite bet of the day. All right, this second game takes us out to Orlando, Florida. We got the Magic hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder minus 2.5. Total in this game 225.5. Against the spread, Thunder 32-20-1, 14-11-1 ATS on the road. Magic 35-18 ATS, 16-7 ATS at home. This is a matchup of the number one and the number two best against the spread teams in the NBA right now. Over under Thunder are 30, 22, and 1 to the over. Magic 27, 25, and 1 to the under. Now, like I said, this is my favorite play of the day. I'm still putting a unit on it, but I like this bet. You guys wanted me to mention that more often. It doesn't mean I think you should go put 5 units on it or your mortgage on it or anything like that. But this is my favorite play of the day, just so you guys know. But give me Mr. Pablo Banquero over 5.5 assists at minus 125 on ESPN bet. He's gone over this in 10 straight games. I do not understand this line. If it's at 5.5, it should be at minus 160 or something. I mean, it should probably start out at 6.5. He's gone over in 10 straight. Have I mentioned that before? And in the last 10 games, he's averaging 10.5 potential assists, which is what you love to see. He's been converting a high amount of his assists this season. In the last 10 games, with those 10.5 potential assists, he's turned them into 6.7 actual assists per game. He's averaging almost 7 in the last 10 games. I just need 6. That's it. He has 7 and 8 dimes in the last 2 games versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. So it's not like it's some tough matchup where he struggles or anything like that. This is the guy, if you watch him, he's been handling the ball more, really helping this offense out. He's becoming a more well rounded player in his sophomore season in the NBA. It's fun to watch. And he's just a dime machine right now. He is so consistent. He has actually 6+ assists in 15 of the 21 games. That's 21 games since January 1st of this year. So I have no reason to not take this one again. It's short, it's simple, it's too low. I thought I would see like 6.5 at maybe minus 110 or something like that, but we're getting 5.5 minus 125. Sign me up. So give me Boncaro over 5.5 assists for the 11th straight game, and let's move on to the final bet. All right, the final game takes us out to LA. We got the Lakers hosting the Detroit Pistons. Lakers minus 11.5. Total in this game is 238. ATS this year, Pistons 26, 25 and 1, 14-11 against the spread on the road. Lakers 25 and 30 ATS, 12, 14 or 12 and 14 ATS at home. So, you're betting a number. You're not just betting the team, and the Pistons have been better against the spread than the Lakers this year. Total Pistons 30, 21 and 1 to the over. They are the second biggest over team in the NBA, and the Lakers 30 and 25 to the over as well, which is why you get a total of 238. All right, here we go. Like I said, we're taking chances this game a little bit, but I'm going to break down my one unit. I'm going to take the Pistons plus 11.5 for 3/4 of a unit and the Pistons money line for a quarter unit. I know, it's absolutely insane. But you know what? We just had four underdogs win outright. Okay, we had the 76ers win yesterday as 10-point underdogs. Why not the Detroit Pistons? Okay, but now let's talk about this. So plus 11.5 for 3/4 of a unit. Obviously, the main bet Pistons money line. It's a hope and a prayer a little bit, but they've been competing lately, so I don't mind it. But um, last 7 games for the Pistons. Let's just go through this real quick. How about beating the Thunder by 16? How about losing to the Cavs by 7? Lost to the Clippers by 11. And they were in that game the whole game, by the way. I think they were ahead at halftime, actually. Lost by 12 to the Magic. Beat the Kings by 13. Beat the Blazers by 6. And lost to the Clippers again by 6 this time. They are competing, guys. This Detroit Pistons team is competing. In the last 7, they are 3-4 straight up. It doesn't sound that great, but for the Detroit Pistons, 3-4 straight up is practically an NBA title. They only have two losses by 12 or more points in the last 7 games, and they used to be getting just routed all year long. But here's the crazy part: in these last 7 games, they have the seventh best offensive rating in the NBA. I can't. I know. I'm as shocked as you are. And it's not like they've been playing cupcakes. Like I said, they played the L.A. Clippers twice, the Orlando Magic, the Cleveland Cavaliers. These are some of the top. These are like top five best defenses in the NBA, and they have the seventh best offensive rating in the last 7 games. It's going to help that they got rid of Killian Hayes because my goodness, like why did they hold on to him for so long? He was a zero offensive threat on the court. He played big minutes and just did not contribute a lot. So that's been huge. And for what I like about it is it's opened up a lot of minutes for Jaden Ivey. I was waiting for his props to come out, but I haven't seen him yet the night before. He scored 23, 26, and 37 points the last 3 games. He's just someone to keep an eye on, just a little heads up. But Jalen Duren, the youngster, is an absolute monster, a walking double double. He's been really helpful. Obviously, got Cade Cunningham. And then they made a trade that might help him out. They got Simone Fettuccini. So he may be a great addition for the Pistons. He wasn't getting a ton of playing time because the Utah Jazz played like 12 guys. In his first game with the Pistons, 20 points and 9 rebounds, and that was against the Clippers. So I think this young team is fighting hard. I like how they're playing offensively. 11.5 is a lot. It is absolutely too many points. So I'm going to take the Pistons plus 11.5 for 3/4 units, 3/4 of a unit. And I mean, we're talking about a team that just beat the Thunder by 16. They beat the Kings by 13. And I'm getting like plus, what is it, 480, I believe, for the Pistons money line, something like that. I mean, let's throw a quarter unit on it. Let's have some fun. I almost went half and half, but I'm going to play a little safer. So give me the Pistons plus 11.5, 3/4 unit, Pistons money line at a quarter unit as my third and I guess fourth official bets for the day. And let's check out the bets recap. All right, there we are. We are taking some chances today. We got Domantas Sabonis triple double at plus 175 on FanDuel. And then Pablo Banquero, the favorite play of the day for the Orlando Magic, over 5.5 assists at minus 125 on ESPN Bet. And then the third bet is 1 unit broken down. Give me the Pistons plus 11.5 for 3/4 unit. And then the Pistons money line at plus 460 at a quarter unit. You only live once, right? So that's what we got for February 13th. Any added plays will be in the pinned comments below on X and on Discord, like always. If you're not a part of that Discord, click that link below. Go join. Over almost 3,000 people there. It's free, and we're already talking about adding a banned room now for players that we are not allowed to bet anymore. So, anyways, we're having a lot of fun in there, talking sports all day, every day. So, I appreciate the support. Hope everyone enjoyed that Super Bowl and hope everyone has a great Tuesday. And we'll talk to you soon.